origin story of the Sneaky Goblin starts off with none other than the regular goblin, whose name just so happens to be Robin. The goblin was the stereotypical greedy green thief that you would expect, who would stop at nothing to get his hands on valuable stuff. So one day, Robin decided it was finally time to implement the heist that he had been planning for a long time. So during the day, when the wizard was out of his tower, the goblin snuck in. He was planning on robbing the wizard of all his valuables, such as all the potions, spellbooks, and anything else valuable that he could find in his house, which he would later sell for tons and tons of gold. When he got inside the wizard's home, he saw a glowing door that said, "Danger, do not open, ever." So naturally, the rule-breaking goblin opened the door and to his disappointment only found a wardrobe full of costumes. The goblin decided to take a cool-looking mask from it, but left everything else since it probably wasn't worth a whole lot. He put the mask on and then continued looking around the room. He grabbed all the spells that were laying all over the room, and then he was getting ready to leave. But as the goblin was finishing up, he heard a sound. The wizard was coming back. The goblin had to quickly hide, but the room was so small that there was no good hiding spot. So in a last-ditch attempt to hide, he looked down at the potions he had, and he quickly took a big gulp of the invisibility potion. Unfortunately though, the bottle was almost empty, and so he only got a bit of it. On the bright side though, there was just enough of the spell left to work. So just as the wizard walked into the room, the goblin completely vanished. The wizard went straight to his mirror to try on different outfits and to do his hair and whatnot. And as he was standing there, he was standing right between the goblin and the door, and so the goblin was stuck and he couldn't leave until the wizard moved. The wizard was taking forever. He was like a teenage girl trying to get ready for prom, as he just couldn't decide what to wear. And the wizard was taking so long, and the goblin could feel the invisibility spell wearing off. Finally, once the wizard chose which robe to wear, the spell wore off and the wizard turned around to see the goblin standing there holding all of his special potions. The wizard forced the goblin to drop all the potions, and then he took him to the Barbarian King to be punished for his actions. Except when they got to the Barbarian King, the king was rather impressed by his invisibility ability rather than being mad. But he also did realize that what he did was a crime. And so the Barbarian King locked the goblin away. During the goblin's sentence, he worked out continuously, doing nothing but push-ups, pull-ups, and other upper body exercises. And once he was finally finished serving his sentence, he was twice the size that he was before. And he also still had the mask that he stole from the wizard's house. And the king approached him to offer him a new job that will actually pay him quite nicely. The goblin was obviously all ears once he heard that he would be getting paid for it, and so the Barbarian King told him about the new Super Troop initiative. He took him over to the not-so-subtle Super Troop building and showed him around. There he saw a brand new super barbarian that he had never seen before, a super giant, and then also a super wall breaker. The goblin was quite shocked, and the Barbarian King told him that he could only scrap up a little bit of the invisibility potion from the wizard's house, and so he would have to make do with that. He then told him all about what they could do and how they would pay him. The Sneaky Goblin accepted the Barbarian King's offer to join the Super Troop initiative, but he insisted on being compensated in Dark Elixir, the most valuable currency in the Clash of Clans village. The Barbarian King obliged, as he had oogles of Dark Elixir left and he could definitely spare it. And that there was the beginning of the Sneaky Goblin. You'd think that he wouldn't be so sneaky with that huge bulk and upper body frame, but you'd be wrong. His tiny legs help him to stay nimble on the battlefield and avoid being detected by the defenses and defending troops, where he can sneak around them for a few seconds while he's invisible and then continue off as a super strong goblin with his massive strength and his new training from the Super Troop initiative. And that there is the story on how the goblin became the Sneaky Goblin. Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back. Hopefully you guys did enjoy my Sneaky Goblin story. So what we're going to do today is, in celebration of the Super Troops being released, and obviously with the Sneaky Goblin story, I'm going to be doing a mass Sneaky Goblin attack. So I've got 93 of them trained up, as well as 93 more of them trained up. And I kind of want to see what will do better. If I should do it with either all jump spells for my next attack, or if clone spells, freeze, and like a rage would be better. So let's go ahead and test those out. As you can see, we've also got 4 super giants in my clan castle. I've never used any of these super troops, not even in the testing section here. So I'm actually pretty excited to try them out for the first time. So yeah, let's go ahead and search for a base with some decent loot. And while I do that, let me quickly tell you guys about the giveaway I'm doing. It's going to be for $100, and it's going to be for a mix of Google Play and iTunes gift cards. I'm just kind of waiting to see what you guys think would be best. So comment down below if you guys use an Apple device or an Android one that uses Google Play gift cards. So let me know down below. I think this will be a decent one to try out these goblins on. So let's go ahead. Where's all the loot here? I kind of want that dark elixir because I just spent 50,000, so I can even unlock these goblins. So let's go ahead, attack from the bottom, I think, and then we can use the sneaky goblins to get into those storages down there. Okay, let's go ahead and pop some of these guys in and see how much damage they even do, because I've never even, holy, okay. So they are gonna, one goblin is going to 4-shot one of these gold mines, so we're gonna go ahead and deploy one on each, so that we can get all of those out of the way. And we'll do that all the way up here too. Alright, we got these sneaky big guys just nimbling around, stealing resources, just like we need. And then I think I'm going to launch a full-blown invasion on the bottom. You know what we could actually do? I could easily take out the town hall without even being detected. Actually, okay, for some reason my goblins are being targeted, like, before I even place them. Damn, this is actually not a bad strategy. Okay, so it looks like I can take out this town hall. So I'm just going to go ahead and deploy a whole bunch at once. And that town hall is going to go down so quick. I deployed like 5 goblins there. And we're already going to get 1 star in that town hall. So now I guess we can kind of just go ahead and attack these storages here. So I'm going to deploy a few of these on the outside to get that elixir storage. And then these gold storages. Wow. Okay, this is insane. These sneaky goblins are actually not bad, especially not even just for farming, but for like taking down bases. Alright, now I'm gonna attack from the bottom using like a full-blown army. I need to open up those walls so I can get my troops in, so I'm just gonna go ahead, deploy these guys here, and then I'll drop my heroes down as well. Put my Grand Warden on ground is probably best. And then I'm gonna have some wizards coming in down below. I need some goblins to help me open up this wall, so I'm just gonna go ahead and deploy a whole bunch of them. And I haven't even used any spells yet, so I think now's a decent. I probably won't really need to clone my super goblins. We're gonna go ahead and freeze some of these. We might as well just rage those, what the heck, why not? We're gonna pop some abilities, and we still got 44 super goblins left. So I'm gonna save those for once we get a little bit more into the actual base. And we're gonna freeze that. Actually, you know what, let's just go ahead and deploy these now. The goblins are a bit more useless. Their cloak is useless because by the time they even get to these storages, they're already going to be not invisible anymore, so it's kind of pointless, but oh well, what can you do? And I think we actually have we already got all the loot, and we got a 2-star using mass super goblins. I don't really have anywhere else to loot, so we're just gonna go ahead and deploy them all on the outside and just see what kind of happens. Oh, I guess they're going for the clan castle because that's the last like loot bearing structure. But yeah, somehow we got a 2-star with a mass goblin attack. It's pretty convenient though how there was that opening in the middle. I guess these will be really good for actually getting those troll bases. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really expect a whole lot from using sneaky goblins, but that was actually a decent amount of fun. Highly recommend you guys trying that out. Alright, can't donate to this guy. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna train up a regular army here next, and then I think I have all my goblins ready for the next battle. We're gonna go in with no heroes, see how we can do with just 5 jump spells and 93 sneaky goblins, and we're gonna see what we can get out of that. We need 1 star for this star bonus. We need 1 star for the star bonus, so let's go ahead and see if we can even get close to getting that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and wait for it to search for a base. Yeah, so far I'm actually kind of liking this new update. And this is going to be a perfect base for us to attack. Tons of loot, full elixir storages down on the bottom. All these gold storages are going to be so easy to get. The only hard one is going to be that dark elixir one. But it looks like I won't even need any of these jump spells, to be honest. So let's go ahead and just deploy some of these goblins on the outside. Try and get these gold storages down. We're just going to put like 1 goblin on each thing here. And see what we can get out of that. Yikes. Alright, we got some traps here. Alright, so we got about 1 goblin on each storage. So we're gonna have to go and get these storages in there. And then we're gonna try and get that dark elixir storage. That's the goal here. And then I should be able to get 1 star just from... Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to get 1 star from all this because I don't really have any troops that attack other stuff. But let's go ahead and get this gold or elixir storage. We'll get this gold storage too while we're at it. So those are down, and now the last thing we need to do is we either have to get the town hall or we have to go get that dark elixir storage. I'm kind of wanting the dark elixir just because I spent 50,000 trying to unlock these sneaky goblins. So let's go ahead and try that. Alright, let's see how many... So 3 sneaky goblins to take that down with ease. And now we're moving on to the... Let's see if we, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to it. Maybe I should go for the town hall first and then just place jump spells like by that clan castle and see if I can get in through there. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Alright, we're just going to spam all of these guys down. And then maybe my siege machine will be able to tank for those a bit. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, I definitely need to... Oh, okay, the freeze came down a little bit late. But, I mean, late's better than never, right? Alright. So the wall wrecker is going to go down without doing anything for us. And I don't think we're going to be able to get to that Dark Elixir storage. We have one archer left and one jump spell. So let's just go ahead and place that. And then, you know, I guess there's nothing we can really do with that archer. So let's go ahead and deploy that. We got all the gold. We got a decent amount of elixir. Didn't really get much Dark Elixir, but that's still a dub nonetheless. Using all goblins, no heroes, and pretty useless spells, to be honest. We didn't even need those jump spells. So I'd call that a victory right there. And we did get that gold bonus, so we have a ton of gold to start some more upgrades. But yeah. So anyways, that's going to be it for the Sneaky Goblin story video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like. Enter the giveaway. I'll flash up on screen the instructions on what you have to do. It's super simple. Just like the video, subscribe, and then comment down below using whatever the hashtag of this video is. But anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. And I also hope to see you guys back for my Super Giant and Super Wall Breaker story. And even if Clash of Clans isn't really your thing, I'm going to be doing Clash Royale and Brawl Stars stories coming out very soon, so I hope you guys stick around for those as well. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys all in the next video. Peace out.